Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video and another episode of Can I Beat the Pole Time in F1 2024. Now today we're here for the US Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas. Now we are driving as Max Verstappen in this one, not Lando Norris. Part of the reason why is because I've wanted to use a sound which I've changed on this car, because you may have seen online the Red Bull onboard from Verstappen's sprint shootout lap, which it just sounds so epic, and it feels like they've changed the engine sound, or the camera position has changed, or the microphone, and it just sounds so awesome. And I wanted to try and recreate that, and it sounds very similar to a 2019 Honda Red Bull engine. So that's what we have in the back of this car here today. That aside, today we're trying to beat Lando's official pole time lap, which was a 1:32.330. Now currently we're on the hard tyres. We're going to obviously build our way up to mediums and then softs as we make our way through the formation lap here, getting the tyres warmed up. We should have decent track conditions. Just got to try and get these tyres slightly warmer as we make our way around the Circuit of the Americas here, getting prepared for our first push lap. Now, default setup as always, we're going to try and respect track limits, so let's get to it. Last corner as we get our first lap of the day underway. Leave a like on the video, guys. Let's try and smash over 1,500 likes and subscribe for more videos like this as we head up towards turn 1. Running a little bit deep there. Bit of a lock up on the way in. No big deal. Turn 2 flat. Now then, into the S's. Oh, that's a lot of understeer. Got to try and tighten that one up a little bit. Still, let's keep rolling. Lots of understeer again there. As we head over the top. Now plunge downhill towards the hairpin. Car feels pretty decent, just lacking a little bit in a certain key areas. Right then, now we open DRS as we head down towards turn 12. Lots of track limit invalidations here yesterday. Braking at the 100 as late as possible. Decent enough exit as we now head into the tricky technical bit. Not one I particularly enjoy. A double right followed by a double left, and we just go straight on there as we lock a left front, carrying way too much speed into that corner. Right then, let's finish a lap off. Triple rights. Easy flat. Last 2 corners to go. Track limits here in effect as we run well wide. And now the last corner. 3rd gear, straighten the car up, open the DRS, and our first lap of the day is a 1:37.9, so quite a way away. 5.6 seconds. Now then, second attempt onto medium compound tyres. This should be a lot more representative. Also fuel cut in half. We've upped the wing a little bit and we're going to run more engine mode. Brake bias also more rearward and a few other tweaks. So let's get to it and let's see how we get on. Starting off turn 1. There we go. That's more like it. Getting the car stopped. Broke a little bit earlier, just a whisker than before, just to make sure we got the car pointing in the right direction. Now into the S as we go. Oh my god, super bumpy. I've got to try and maybe back out of that penultimate S before it tightens up so we can stay tighter, because we're running really wide. The front left gives out. That's a track limit, so that wouldn't count if this was my best lap. Obviously this will be an improvement, but we'll do better later on soft, so it's not going to be our final best attempt. Hairpin there, carrying a bit too much speed on the entry, again running wide, not getting the apex. Now then, down towards turn 12. Car getting stopped nicely, straightening up nice as well. And now through the double right, the tyres should give us a bit more grip through here. Bit of a lock up on the left front, but we keep it all under control on the island, nice and tidy. Easy flat through here as we head up through the gears. Penultimate corner. Just out of track limits again there. That's going to be a real struggle. Last corner we clunk the inside curb, which isn't going to help. Up to the line. Only a 36.5. Not as much of an improvement as I expected. So that's interesting. There's definitely more time though. We just try and clean the lap up a little bit. So let's go back to the drawing board and make some more changes. So now serious business. Soft tyres on our car. Fuel cut in half again. More wing put on the car. More brake bias. Camber adjustments. Let's see. Here we go. Let's try and hopefully also clean up some of those mistakes a little bit. Starting off with turn 1. I reckon I'll probably brake a little bit later now with these tyres. Clean exit. Now then, into the S's. Let's hold 6th gear. There it is. That's more like it. That's more like it. Same goes for this one. Got to try and get this tightened up a little bit, which we do. Car snaps a little bit, but that's a really good first part of the lap. Now to the hairpin. Also a lot better. Still a lot of understeer there, but we point the car to the apex a lot earlier and managed to get the car and the nose a bit closer to the point of the corner. Now then, turn 12 on the anchors. Slight bit of rear locking, but we make it work. This has been a great lap so far as we get a downshift warning. Had to just correct my steering. Now I was going to hit the sausage curb. Oh, that's wide. Bit of rear locking again there. Just drifting into the corner. Not exactly ideal. Brake bias maybe a touch rearward on this one. As we now go for the last 2 corners. 5th gear. Keep it on track limits. Right, so I'd say that's a valid lap, but is it a good one? 1:35.8. Not as much as I thought. Still quite a way off. 2.5 seconds, pretty much. No, 3.5 seconds. Now, on that previous attempt, we already maxed out our MGUK power mode, so we're now going to run the MGUH in maximum motor deployment. Also, we're now running single lap fuel, and in the bottom right, we're going to start burning some overtake. So this is pretty much it now in terms of pace. I don't have any more toys to use, so we should see a drastic improvement on this one, hopefully. If not, then we might be in a bit of trouble. So let's get into it. I've made some also aggressive winger changes, so let's see if they work. Turn 1. Braking at the same point pretty much, just trying to see how it feels with the new wing change. Burning overtake out of 2 as we now head into the S's. Carried a bit of speed into there, a bit too much, ran a bit wide, but we're still purple. Also lower the tyre pressures to see if I can find a bit more performance in them. They're all nice and warm as we head over the top. Now down towards the hairpin. Going to try and kill a lot of speed here to get a better line and a better exit onto the back straight. Here we go. We'll dump the majority of our battery down here. Right then, let's try and see if we can still make the 100-meter board. That's good. Very good. Now then, let's try and sort this out a little bit. This has been scruffy at best all session long. A little bit wide, but we kept it tidy. No lockups, no sliding. Using battery all the way through the triple rights, keeping it tight. 2 corners remain. Penultimate corner, keeping it within track limits. And now the last corner, avoid the sausage curb. Straighten the car up to the line. Wows, 35.0. That was not what I expected, pace-wise. And we have the track set to maximum grip as well. That's a big surprise. Woo. I feel like I just can't brake late through there. Just struggle massively with understeer and then rear locking as well. Everything. Not even an improvement. Wowza. That's going to be a bit of a shocker. Not really much more I can do with the car, really. I can try and clean up the lap and the mistakes, but... oh. Bad understeer. Ran wide as well. Nope. I just cannot brake at the 100 there. It's just impossible for me. Ouch. 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 Wow, tyres are cooking. Absolutely smoked. Damn it. I don't think I can go quicker. I don't even think a 34 is possible. It doesn't even feel that bad. It's a bit like the other day when I did the F1 2012 first retro pole lap video. It felt like a good lap. It's just not quick. This is a laser scanned version of the circuit, but in real life it has been re-tarmacked in real life this year, so there's a lot more grip. The lap times are like 3 seconds quicker than last year, which kind of adds up. I'll keep trying. I want to just try and get a sub 34 and a clean lap and hopefully call it a day. So we'll keep trying, but we're not going to get anywhere near it. Not bad. That's actually quite a drastic improvement, to be fair. 34.2. A bit of a scruffy lap still in terms of there was, you know, 2 big errors, turn 12 and also turn 15. So maybe there is a 33 there. That might be it. I'm going to keep trying, but that might be it. Oh. I think I'm just braking too late into there. Braking too late. I'm really not liking the braking. I'm getting sick and tired of not being able to figure it out. 0.5 forward is too much of the front. 0.5 rearward is too much of the rear. I just can't get it right. Why can't I brake into there? I keep going up on front bias and I still can't get it. I've done about 50 laps now. I know the lap's there. I just need to sort out these 2 mistakes. But I can't seem to do it regardless of setup. There it is. Whew, mate, that took me like 2 hours to put that all together. And it still wasn't great. Like, it's still scruffy. The hairpin is not great. Turn 12 is not great. And the double left-hander is not great. But, yeah, 1.5 seconds off. Do you know what? 1.4. Actually, I'll take that. I thought I was going to be a long way away. I reckon if I did a perfect lap, I probably could do like a 33.5, maybe a 4. So get just about a second, but you know what? That's fine. I'm happy with that. Now, as always, let's get to the car setup. Now, very different. I pretty much dabbled with everything, even the settings I don't usually touch because I'm not too familiar with. Compound C4, which is the softest IRL. Pressures all over the place, really. All four quite different. Fuel, 4 litres for 3.8. If I went to 3, it was 2.9, so slightly under the minimum 3 lap requirement. Electronics, high, 10% recovery on the battery, motor, and maximum engine braking. Aerodynamics, 8 and 3. I went up to 10.5, 7.2, 5.0. I've tried everything. 8.3 for me ended up being the right balance. Alignment, I kept the front fairly conservative because the fronts were overheating through the air section, but I really pushed the rears aggressively into the negative toe and camber. Dampers, I also basically brought the front end up, so all of these have basically a +1 click, more or less, give or take. Also maybe a couple on the rear, but generally the front end I wanted to be a bit more responsive, a bit sharper over the bumps and suspension to work better. Generic brake bias, 56.95. I just could not find a good balance, but this was probably the best bet in the end. Putting it all towards the front to stop the rear locking. I just had to basically take some brake power out to stop the fronts from locking, you know, on the minimum brake input. Heave dampers, I kept these default. That's the only thing that hasn't changed. Suspension, I tried to mess around a little bit. In the end, I actually brought the ride heights down, brought them level, also adjusted the roll bars, the wheel rates. Suspension advanced, I actually kept this default as well, to be fair. And then, of course, the others are not really relevant. So there we go. Another failed attempt. A bit like the one, like I said, in midweek when I did the retro edition. It just seems like this track lacks a little bit of grip compared to the real life version, but it's still really fun. It's laser scan, the cars are awesome, and it also confirms that the midweek episode wasn't a car problem. It was just, you know, the track lacks that little bit of grip, but it's so good. I'll leave the track, car, everything linked down below, also the sound as well, so hopefully you enjoyed that. And yeah guys, smash the like button. Let's try and smash over 1,000 likes. I've been on this for couple of hours, to be fair, trying to get that lap time, so I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe for more content like this, retro and actual 2024 edition. And we go to Mexico next, I believe, so we'll see you guys then. As always, a massive shout out to the members for supporting the videos. Down below you're going to have links to channel partners, discount codes, affiliates, and the mods I used in the video, as I mentioned before. Also check out the 2 videos on screen for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully the race is fun this evening, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon.